Hey guys,
I'm Pauly the Wise Guy,
and I'm Cynical AJ.
and welcome to the Best of Mah Nameks Podcast. So, the goal of this series is to take some of our favorite moments from the show and condense them into bite-sized morsels for you guys to consume.
If you're not familiar with us, shame on you, but again, we always like to have some new guests in our home. What we do is and rate anime from the current season that we're part of. So if we're in fall, guess what we're covering? All the fall anime. We're in summer, we got that summertime goodness. But along with that, we also found on Reddit a top 100 list made by the user Pixel Penguins. Our rating system is really simple now. If we like it, and it is the highest of honor, it gets a Mah Nameks. If we think it's so-so, pretty okay, middle of the road, okay, whatever, it gets a needs more training. If we hate it, if we think it's Basura, if we scum of the earth, it gets a special beam cannon.
So, for my favorite moment, I chose to review the episodes where we covered One Punch Man. It was one of my favorite shows. I think everybody who saw it that season fell in love with it. It was easily the greatest anime series of that year, and I thought it was worth us going over. So we're going to cover the 3 episodes that we reviewed on the show for that, and during episode 1, you guys will get the chance to see one of our co-hosts, Paula, tell me that my anime taste is boring. Flip calls one of the villains that that Saitama fights Purpolo, because he looks like a purple Piccolo. And Stardager chooses to be on the wrong side of history by not giving this show a Mah Nameks. So, without further ado, here's the Mah Nameks Podcast review of One Punch Man.
One Punch Man, episode 1.
I actually really liked it. Here, when Pauly was really psyched to watch it and stuff, I kind of figured it was just gonna be serious, boring shonen, and I was really happy to see it was actually humorous.
Yo, I just want to throw out there that she just instantly has labeled me as boring shonen story.
Well, you hate any attempts at being funny and everything. And
I do.
Let's see. Other than that, I really actually liked the whole, just the monster, element to it. I am kind of a fan of, Godzilla and stuff, so just seeing all the cheesy things he fought was great to me. Also, that kid with the butt chin. That character will forever be burned into my mind. When that monster described it, and he saw it, I was just like, oh no. It looked worse than, some of the Family Guy caricatures of human beings. But yeah, this gets me a Mah Nameks.
Mah Nameks. Alright. Pauly.
Yo, so going against my grade, so to speak, like Paula mentioned, I'm not into humorous anime. I think it's kind of been well documented here on the show, but I like this approach, whereas Gintama tried to do a similar thing. I feel that One Punch Man does successfully, and thus far I'm enjoying it. Maybe because the way they introduce it is not so on the nose. I actually like the setup of the character. Some of the characters that they introduce villain-wise look pretty cool. They had this Piccolo-looking creature from the jump of the episode.
Purple
that instantly drew my attention because, I was like, oh, yo, Mah Nameks. Yeah.
When I saw someone post a screenshot of him, I thought maybe, DB, Dragon Ball Super got really bad and gave Piccolo that form, and I was like, fuck. So I was happy to now see what that's from and know that that's not the direction Super went.
Right. So yeah, I like the kind of stupidity behind some of the way the characters get their abilities. And for instance, the crab guy, he was just yeah, I ate too much crab and then I turned into this. And I'm like, what? How does that even make sense? But, it's kind of fun.
Those California rolls.
Right, like damn, like this man was eating mad California rolls and just like ultimately shaped into this, you know. So anyway, I thought that some of that was just pretty cool. But more importantly, the thing that really kind of took this over the top for me was the animation. Madhouse outdid themselves. I can't believe they had this big a budget for a first episode, a pilot episode for a series. They really went to the, you know, like went all out basically. So
yeah,
like they
basically doing, for shits and giggles.
Right, they was doing all acrobats and weird like, you know, jumps and kicks and, you know, it was just all over the place. So I really enjoyed this. So Mah Nameks.
Mah Nameks. All right. Nightball.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna echo. You know, there's some pretty epic punches, amazingly hilarious parody characters. You know, the battles do end with one punch, but they're still satisfying. There's definitely a really great sequence near the end where he's just beating the crap out of these guys, and it's exciting on like different levels. And then also, like when I watched this the first time, there was like part of the episode wasn't subbed at all. We're kind of like, what the fuck? But the new re-release that just came out, they're definitely subbed now. So the extra details are talking about how he's losing touch with his own humanity because it just, you know, battles are so one-sided. It's pretty exciting, and I'm pretty pumped for the next couple episodes whenever they decide to come out. Oh yeah, Mah Nameks. Yep.
Mah Nameks. All right, Salty McSalt.
Yeah, so the only saving grace for this episode for me was probably like the last 5-7 minutes or something like that, where he was fighting the subterranean monsters or whatever. That shit was buff. Like the animation was dope as shit. Like the fight sequences was super cool. Like that's what I want to see, and something that's going to be action based. And I want to see it done well, and it was done well. Now the gripes I have is an opposite of what Pauly was talking about. Like, I absolutely hate the stupid way that people get their powers. Like, oh, I ate a whole bunch of crabs, so now I'm a crab. Oh, you poisoned the earth, so now I'm Virus Man. Like, that shit is corny as fuck to me. Like, I hated every sequence where that happened. You know, like, I didn't enjoy that. But the main character, the little bit of character building that was done in the show was pretty good. Like when Gong was talking about him losing his humanity from the battles being one-sided, I thought that was like really interesting take on like kind of being like the Superman character, like being pretty much nobody can defeat you because like you're just knocking them out right out the box. So I'm gonna give the needs more training.
All right, needs more training from Stardager. I'm gonna give it a motherfucking Mah Nameks because, yo, when the fucking giant steroid dude smashed his brother, when he fucking smashed his brother,
Nissan!
son, he smashed his thing. I was like, dog. I felt like it was coming, dog. But when it happened, I can't contain myself. It was so hilarious just thinking about it. But he just fucking smashed him randomly and looked down. His face was so full of fucking fury and fucking sadness and guilt. And he blamed fucking your boy, One Punch Man. It's like, but nigga, you did the wrong one. Why didn't you aim for the right shoulder? Why?
Because his brother was stupid and said, hit my shoulder, hit your shoulder. That's why.
But I mean, obviously his brother probably been on this shoulder since he's been a full-grown giant. You know what I'm saying? Like
his brother. No, wasn't he stand, I thought he was standing on his head at one point.
No, he said, kill the guy on your shoulder, and he just
yeah, that's what he said, kill the guy on your shoulder.
Saying, like, I don't even remember. You might be right. He might have been on his head, but in fact, that whole sequence alone was a guaranteed Mah Nameks, dog. Also, the way that One Punch Man's face changes from like handsome lead anime guy to whatever the fuck that it is the other times is also fucking hilarious. The butt chin kid, amazing. The fact that he drew nipples on the crowd. Dog, that shit was ridiculous, dog. That shit was hilarious. The fucking designs of all these fucking creatures are great. The crab had on fucking tighty whities for no fucking reason at all. And it just was like, it just added to the lunacy. The fucking way that the crab got killed. Your man pulled out his eye and ran, like, just fucking, I don't know, his whole fucking, all of his innards came out of his eye.
Gutted him like a fish.
Dog, that shit was hilarious and great.
Absolutely, that was one of my least favorite parts of the episode. I hated how that happened.
I hear you, man, but dog, he ate too much crab, dog. He ate too much crab and became a big crabby motherfucker, dog. This shit was great. I want to know how the fuck One Punch Man is able to just KO motherfuckers with gloves or no gloves. He's just knocking niggas out. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for that.
That was my only like gripe. If I have any gripes,
yeah, I'm about to say. I feel like that's part of the lunacy of the show. He'll probably get a whole origin episode next ep. You know what I'm saying?
I like how they said his training. Just he went bald. Like he didn't get any buffer or anything. That's all that happened.
And that's what I was like saying, because like the one guy, they showed him like the guy who turned into the giant that smashed his brother. They just showed him like just like straight like going the Russian in the gym, and he just like became like ultra buff. But like the One Punch Man said, like he's like, I trained very hard and then I lost all my hair and like like what?
Dog, shit was great, man. Shit was Mah Nameks. That's all I have to say, dog. Mah Nameks.
Thank you for checking out our show. If you'd like to continue to show us some support, we would really, really appreciate that. If you'd like to follow us on the internet and you're a stalker, hey, we're not judging. You can stalk us on Twitter, IG, Tumblr, Anime Amino, YouTube, Facebook. We have a page and a group, and you can reach us at Prep Time Productions or some variation of that. Also, if you'd like to show some further support by contributing financially or monetarily, we would appreciate that if you went to tpublic.com/user/Prep Time Shop, and shop is spelled with a 0. All the links will be found in the description down below. Please check that out. You can pick you up a Mah Nameks hoodie or Mah Nameks t-shirt. Buy something for your girlfriend. Show that you're balling like that.
Them hoodies soft.
Yo, the t-shirts, dog. I got a purple one. It is Gucci. So yeah, go ahead, do that, and show us your support. And we'd appreciate that. So thank you as always, and we'll see you guys next time.